Hello, Capricorn. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read from what we're dealing with. Of course, everything without resonates, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at Val53 Tarot. She should read for you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Huh. Um. Weird. A weird energy, Capricorn. This is starting to look a little like, who was that? One moment. One moment. Let's see if I can track that. I just saw this. That's why I just saw this. I can't recall, but I just saw it. So we'll see if it kind of comes to me. But two more and I'll jump in. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's an interesting energy. That is a very interesting energy. Okay, so jumping into this, what I'm not understanding is what they're not understanding. What is this sort of like? Why are they kind of present this energy like they're trying to like hint or nudge or a message to you? What is that? Like, why does it just seem and feel like, how do I explain this? Yeah, this is that same energy. I can't recall if it was for Taurus or Scorpio, where it kind of presents itself where it's like manager, like I don't know if it's not necessarily micromanaging, but managing. Why are they trying to like manage and control you, Capricorn? It's almost kind of like talent agency, recruitment. Like, no, not this way. No, that way. No, not that way. This way. No, no, not that way. This way. That way. Okay, we'll go that way. I don't understand that. Like, why are they trying to manage you? And then once like things move forward, they're like, okay, great. It's like that's a wrap. That's enough for today. But whatever, I mean, is it take one, take two, take three? Like stop, stop, stop. Everything is off. Everything is wrong. I don't, I don't know. I don't know. It's very kind of like what's the word? Like managerial, if that's even a word. I could be wrong. It's just This way. No, not that way. This way. No, not that way. This way. No, not that way. It's just kind of like cut, cut, cut. You're fucking it up all wrong, all wrong, all wrong. Unless you're watching a television show or series or something. Like, what is this, Capricorn? Because I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that. It's like almost like acting or like theatrical, like entertainment or something. It's like take five, and then it's like, and then it's like take five, and then they come back in, and they're like, you know what? Something hasn't been sitting right with me. You know what? Something just doesn't feel right. Let's go over everything. It's like, wow, Capricorn. Who is acting today? Who is acting? Now you're bitter. Okay. That is weird. And now it's kind of like, now they're wondering, like, what the fuck? It's interesting. They don't know what the dynamic is between the two of you. They don't know what's going on with them either. They don't know where all this whole situation is going. And then they start looking at themselves like, maybe what is wrong with me? And it's like, what the fuck? Like, what is the... There's the Eight of Cups. It's just like, what? That makes no sense. That is loony making, which actually reminds me of Pisces energy, which I do recommend. That was pretty comedic. I do recommend you go listen to Pisces reading with who they're asking about or dealing with, or actually not dealing with. Damn. That is weird. I mean, there's the World. That's a wrap. It's just kind of like, and done. Drop it. Okay, so all of that, just fucking drop it. Again, yeah, same pattern. They're like, fuck this. Okay. This is like someone being like, what is this? What's that called? Like I said, talent agency. Is this shit over with? I'm going fucking numb. It's kind of like there's 1,000-yard stare. I'm spacing out, dissociating. That right there is a fight. Like I said, that right there is like a fight or an argument. It's just like, what is going on here? That is an argument. That is a full-blown argument or fight or conflict. I don't understand what that is. That's clearly between the two of you, Capricorn. That is between the two of you. I don't know what that is. Like for some reason, there's a situation where it's like, stop, pause, hold on. Those emotions and those feelings that are bubbling up and boiling to the surface, identify them. Identify them. Because the way they process and work through their emotions is just something else. It's almost like they disconnect from themselves, and that's when they pop off. And it's like, how do you, that is just cold. And I believe I said that to, I think, Gemini. Like, who are you dealing with, a snake or a viper? Because whatever the dynamic is, when they pop off, it's like, I'm gonna fuck it. It's like Leroy Jenkins. I'm just gonna fucking rush. I'm gonna bum rush the situation. I'm just gonna run in, rush in, just charge, and there's a fight. And then there's like all this smoke and there's all the commotion, and they sit back and they're kind of like thinking, how the fuck is Capricorn going to process and handle all of this smoke and mirrors and chaos and whatever this shit is? Because they're getting a fucking kick out of it. And what's weird about this is they're kind of like, now what did we learn? What did we come up with? And it's like, what the How can we use that? It's like, it's weird. It's like role playing. They're saying yes. It's like acting. And this is like, now imagine all that perfect and seen. You'll be a star. It's like, what the Hey, there you are. Are you not a star? Like, what is the difficulties here? It needs more cowbell. Oh my gosh. It needs more cowbell. Dink, 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 dink. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stuart. What the fuck? That is so weird. Who is this Capricorn? You're not really showing me like who this is, but I give you that. It's theatrical and it's comedic and it's entertaining. So thank you. It is a funny laugh, but damn, they don't think so. They don't think so. But wait, here's what the crazy part is though. All this energy and emphasis of like focus on yourself. That's what they should be doing. But the problem is, it's kind of like no. They don't want to focus on themselves. They want to apparently start shit and fights and conflicts with you. This is actually very similar to Aquarius. I do recommend you listen to Aquarius as well. Listen to Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Those were pretty really out there. Because whatever, once again, back to my point, whatever these emotions are and this focus on self and just stay in your own lane, focus on yourself, do your own thing. That energy is funny though. That energy is funny. But they're supposed to be focusing on themselves and they're not. And whatever those emotions are that keep bubbling up to the surface, it's like clearly there is something there that they're not dealing with or facing that they need to deal with or face and get over. Unfortunately, you can't force someone to get over something, but emotionally speaking, they know eventually round and around and around and around and around and around, they're going to have to work through that and go through that process of release. I don't know what that emotional release is for them, but they have to kind of come to those terms on their own. And for some reason, it's kind of like, and this is why things aren't going any further. I said, be cool, honey bunny. Damn. Tell her to be cool. I have to pee. There's a 7 of Swords, Capricorn. Like I said, I'm trying to make light of it because I know it's just a matter of time before something pops off. Like, strategize. There's the devil. There you are, Capricorn. So heads up. There's the 7 of Swords directly towards you or behind your back. I don't know which one that is. There's the Tower. Shouldn't play with it either. Damn. Damn. Yeah, you know. And there's the healing that they need to do that they're not doing. And that's what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, this is like it. There's Gemini on top of the deck. Unfortunately, this is a situation of like, they think that is micromanagement, by the way. They think they can do this. They're snapping and they're having a breakdown until they realize, like, I can't fucking do this anymore. Exactly. You can't keep doing this to yourself, nor can you keep doing this to Capricorn and everyone around you. This is micromanaging. This goes back hand in hand with the Gemini reading. Actually, I think it was Gemini's personal. Like, you can't fucking micromanage. You can't micromanage people. You can't micromanage relationships. Otherwise, people are going to snap, and it's not going to be in a good way. Whatever this tower is, they're realizing I haven't been living right, nor have I been acting right, nor have I been behaving right, nor have I been thinking right, nor have I been going about this whole situation or connection or relationship or dynamic in the right way that I should be. They know this. They're just, for some reason, taking their sweet time, coming to that realization in those terms that they've been doing things wrong. It's like right there when they thought they had something, life is like, no, no. You will not be sneaky. You will not be shady. You will not be toxic. You will not be devilish. Not for the sake of whatever this whole situation is. Like, no, that shit has got to come to an end. And very quickly does it come to an end. And even they realize, like, shit, I can't keep doing this nor keep putting myself through this. So make a change. Make a change that's going to benefit you, Crosswatcher, and hopefully benefit the relationship dynamic or connection between you and Capricorn at the same time. We'll see where this one goes, Capricorn. Goodbye.